Hey guys, Adam Rundle here from CFOcoach.com. I want to talk to you today about how I've helped companies for the last 3 years grow, increase their profits, drive revenue, and improve their margins. And I've got a simple financial management framework that I've implemented in these companies that makes it really easy to do all these things. And I want to give you a brief insight about how that works, what that looks like, and how you can implement it in your business today. So a simple framework about improving and growing and getting better starts with collecting all your information in your data. And we're going to collect all your data into one point. So we're going to gather it up, we're going to order it and sort it, and then we're going to create a set of reports. Once you have those set of reports, you can now start looking at those reports, so doing a review. What does that mean? We're going to measure firstly, we're then going to compare, and then we're going to analyze. All of those geared around your individual KPIs. Okay? So once we've looked at those reports and looked at information, we're now going to look forward. Okay? And we're going to start seeing how can we apply what that is going forward. And that uses some key insights that you have in your business. The first thing is insights. You may then need to do some research about other products, the market, advertising, whatever that may be. So there's research. And then, ultimately, you're going to set goals. Once you've set the whole series of goals, we're then going to move into the implementation phase. Okay? And the first thing we're going to do in implementation is we're going to set a plan. And then, the major thing is action. Okay? So I want you to just look at that, and I want to take this away from finances now. Okay? Imagine you were just trying to lose weight. So what are you going to do? You're going to figure out how much you weigh, what you've been eating, how much you've been going to the gym. You're going to look at it and you're going to think, did that work? Didn't that work? Was it any good? You say, well, maybe I need to go to the gym more often. Maybe I need to eat better. So you implement a plan, get into that plan, you go do it. After a week, you go back and you start the process again. Every single time trying to get better, trying to grow, and hopefully lose weight. And it's exactly the same when you're managing your business from a financial point of view. Okay? We want to do exactly the same process time and time again. So another question is, how do all these different elements in accounting, like bookkeeping, accounting, management, consulting, how do they all fit into this? Okay, so it's very simple. The first one is bookkeeping. And bookkeeping fits straight into the collect column. Okay, you may be using something like QuickBooks or something, and all you're doing is you're gathering, ordering, sorting, and creating reports in your bookkeeping model. The second thing is accounting. Accounting has two different elements though. The first one is financial, and the second one is management. And financial accounting is geared at the four main reports that you produce for external use: balance sheet, profit and loss statement, cash flow, owner's equity. You're producing those reports for external people to use. Management accounting, internal. Budgets, forecasts, projected cash flow, sales report, expense reports. Now that, as you can see, has a small portion of that falls under the collect portion because it's all about the reports. The different types of reports will be decided about what type of accounting you're doing. But really the value is what you're actually doing with those reports. The aim of the reports is so that you can measure, compare, and analyze. Okay? So once you've done that function, you can then move on to starting to preview. And that falls under management, consulting. Again, small portion under the review section, meaning you're just making sure that we're doing these 3 steps correctly. Are we measuring the right things? Are we comparing the right things? But then ultimately we're looking at what are the insights we need, any research we need to do, and the big one is set some goals. Okay, so that's what management consulting is all about. Then we move on to financial planning. Financial planning is all geared at the next 6, 12, 18, 24 months. What do we want our business to look like? Are we planning for those tax payments that we're going to come up, or growing, increasing our team? That's all around looking forward at our preview, making sure that our goals line up to what's manageable. And everything then is then geared around getting into this implement phase where you can create an effective plan, take some action, and grow your business. So that's what those things look like. Now there's a big block out here waiting to be filled in with something, and that is really, really important. And a lot of people forget about this. It's our dreaded taxes. Okay? And taxes cover the entire scope of this process because they're just so important. We can't get away from them. Okay? So they're fundamental to the way we're doing accounting. They're fundamental to when we're doing management consulting. We can't forget about them and only worry about them at the end of the year. They're fundamental to our 6, 12, 18, 24-month plan. They all play a huge role, whether it's planning, what structure you're using, and eventually you're filing your taxes. So if you stand back and look at that, people will say, okay, that's great, you can do this whole process, but how often do I need to be doing that? Well, let's say you do it once a month. That's 12 times a year. So 12 times a year, you're going to learn something about your business. I don't think that's enough. I think you need to be doing this once a week minimum. Okay, that's 52 times a year that you get to create meaningful information about your business. You get to create meaningful reports. You get to compare more, analyze more, and ultimately grow your insights into your business. Grow your understanding of how your business works financially. 52 times. Imagine what that 50-second meeting is going to be like. Imagine how much you're going to know about your business. And eventually you'll learn that the first meeting of every month is very different to the third meeting of every month, and the third time you do this every month. And that's when you start to understand the flow of your business, how money is moving through your business, and what it all looks like. That is fundamental to your development, the development of your business financially. So I wanted to leave you with 3 little takeaways at the end of this, okay? And the first one is you need to create. What do you need to create? You need to create this framework. Not just financially, also in the management functions of your business, in the sales process, in everything you do in your business, you need to create a review process where you can grow and get better. The second one is quality. You can understand that the quality of your decisions you're going to make down here in the preview stage, which is so important, is completely driven by the quality of the information in the beginning. So the bookkeeping drives the accounting, which drives the management consulting, which drives the financial planning. It is so important that you get quality right. The third thing is consistency. And as I said in the beginning, that you can't do this once a month and then maybe every 2 months and then once a week. It's got to be on a consistent basis. Choose a day once a week where you review your books, you make sure you do this process so that you can start building a deeper understanding in your business. So those are my 3 takeaways. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys want to implement this in your business and really take your business, your growth, your profit, your revenues to a whole new level. Thanks, guys.